Good morning, everybody. I know it's Sunday morning. Everybody's probably sleeping in, but I had a few minutes this morning before I go start my day. Well, not that it hasn't started because it's been going for a while, but I've got things that are going to keep me busy for most of the rest of the day. So I wanted to jump on here real quick and share another resource from the Build Your Bundle sale. This is a great resource. Actually, I've wanted my children, as they approach the high school years, to read some really amazing Christian literature. But I didn't want it to just be reading the literature. I didn't want to just hand them a book like God Smuggler and have them read it. I wanted them to actually delve into it in detail. But I don't have the time to put together questions and answers and discussion time and everything, and so it's been something I've wanted to do. I just haven't had time to set it up for them. So I was actually thrilled to discover that Seven Sisters had a full year high school course, which is actually college prep, covering great Christian writers. And this is, of course, exactly what I was thinking that I wanted my kids to do for high school, and I don't have to put it together. I'm so thrilled. I'm a busy homeschool mom. I don't have time to do that. I did when my kids were younger. I put a lot of our curriculum together myself because bloggers hadn't started making printables really yet when I was homeschooling my kids when they were little. So, you guys that have that, it's such a blessing because I put together tons of stuff myself and it was a lot of work. Not that it isn't a lot of work for the bloggers, but it saves homeschool moms a lot of time. So this includes 9 books for covering literature and language arts for high school, and it includes The Hiding Place, Pilgrim's Progress, God Smuggler, Born Again, the Screwtape Letters, just to name a few. And what I love in this is it isn't just the question and answers. There's actual details as to how you use this course, how you can use it as a language arts course for high school, how you should set it up, and how to grade it, how to, what your kids need to do in order to have a full year for language arts for high school, for English and language arts with this course. It's amazing. I love it. You don't have to figure this out. It gives you tips on how to use it for a classroom or a co-op if you teach co-ops. This is a great resource for that as well. And it's amazing. So what I also love is because kids learn at different levels, this study guide has vocabulary, and it tells you what you can what different levels you can have for your child, whether it's basic and average for vocabulary, or if they are college prep. It tells you how to take the vocabulary words and get your kids ready for college. If your kids are kids in honors for high school, it tells you how much more detail they should do to be able to have this as an honors class. I love that because not every child is going to go to college. Not every child should be in an honors class, and I love how they break it down so that you can make this harder or easier based on where your student is at and where they're heading in their future beyond high school. I love that. So every study guide for every book has a vocabulary list. And as I said before, it tells you, whether your child should just define it or if they should go into more depth or if they should write a paper. It totally depends on what level your student is going to have based on how they learn. It really is a great resource. I love it. I'm super excited. And then for every chapter in the book, this one that I'm showing you specifically is for The Hiding Place. It has questions for every single chapter. And it asks, what 3 languages had Corey and her siblings been required by their father to learn? And they would have read that in chapter 1. So it's not just your child reading a book, your child's actually being questioned. Okay, what do you remember? And that's super important because some kids, they speed read and they miss things, and so this will help them learn to slow down so that they can answer those questions, because kids don't want to have to go back and read a chapter because they missed something. So they're going to slow down and they're going to pay attention as to what they're reading when they're reading it, so they can answer the question. And it allows you to be able to have a conversation without having to read the book, because I don't think I'm going to be able to read these books at the pace my kids are because I have just too much on my plate. So I love that I can start discussion and have conversations with my children about all of the books that they'll be reading throughout this course without having to read it myself. And I'll be learning with them because they'll be telling me, okay, Mom, she learned these 3 languages, and then there are other questions, when you get to chapter 5, when Casper saw Nazi soldiers loading Jews onto a truck, he said, "I pity the poor Germans, Corey. They have touched the apple of God's eye." What did he mean by that? So it's going to make your kids think. It's not just, here's the right answer. There are questions. They're going to actually make them think, okay, what did that mean? And how does that apply? And so I really, really love this course. I'm super looking forward to my kids taking it. I'm looking forward to them doing it alongside them somewhat. And I love that Seven Sisters has already put this together because I don't have to. So Great Christian Writers is a high school course, and it's a full year. So there's no rushing through it. It's a full year course. There are suggested resources at the end of each chapter as well. So whether it's videos or websites, they have different things for your kids to use beyond just reading the book, which is another great feature of this course. And as I said when I started, this is part of the Build Your Bundle sale. It's in one of the upper grade bundles. I'm going to go drop a link so that you can go check it out. It is a great resource for Christian Lit for high school. I highly recommend that you go take a look at it, and there are some other great resources in that bundle as well, so be sure to check those out. I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday weekend, and I look forward to chatting with you guys again tomorrow. Oh, I'm also going to be on the Build Your Bundle Facebook page being interviewed at 2 o'clock today, and I'm going to be talking about what is mine in there in the bundle sale. I don't know who's seen it. If someone knows what it is, comment below. Otherwise, you should see me at 2 o'clock on the Build Your Bundle sale Facebook page, and I'll be talking about my resource. So have a great afternoon, you guys, and I'll see you a little bit later. Bye.